You guys, how is we all doing? Just really all fine. Okay. Another beautiful day for us to, continue our activities and hope you all are having a great weekend. Okay, so I've done my analysis on my market analysis on NZD USD, AUD USD, and DXY. Okay. Guys, the most important thing is weekly outlook actually helps you anticipate the market. Okay, you have a bias, you know what you're looking for. Okay, but then you actually don't need to be right all the time. Okay, and the fact that you are not right all the time doesn't mean that you are not good with your craft as a trader. No. Okay, the thing is you don't expect to be right all the time. Okay, in fact, as a trader, you expect both right and wrong. Okay, you don't need to be right, and when you're wrong you need to know what to do next. Okay, so on USDJPY we're starting on the monthly time frame. Okay, so this right here is a key level that price actually tapped into. You could see from here fair value gap price started what's expanding. So we have, well, this particular strip right here of our social liquidity, then price did what expanded into a key level, then started what dropping. So guys, if you observe right here, price failed to take this high right here, this low. So let me just do it like this. Okay, so price failed to take this low. Okay, and we have this monthly fair value gap right here. Okay, but don't forget this is actually on a monthly time frame. We can't just expect price to just come all the way down here. Okay, all the way up here to our target. Okay, we need to see what the other time frame are actually doing. So keep your eye fixed on this. We have the monthly fair value gap. Okay, and price actually failed to do what, to take out this source of liquidity. Now let's go over to the weekly time frame. Now on the weekly time frame, what can we see? Well, can we see? Okay, so let me just do this right here. Okay, first off, where is price coming from? Okay, so right here we had a sweep of this low. On the daily it will be much more clear. Okay, price swept this low. Okay, we have a sweep right here, then price started trading higher, expanding. So price took out for tap into this weekly fair value gap, and you could see the nice rejection. Okay, we just want to do what logic. Okay, don't forget when price came all the way down here, price went up, then what broke below this level right here. Okay, can you see that? Good. All of these are what key level into the higher time frame. Okay, and don't forget, the more higher a time frame is, the more likely it's actually going to what to hold. Okay, and you can see price dropped all the way lower. Where is it seeking? Don't forget on the lower time frame. Okay, if you go down to the daily, you guys are going to see that this fair value gap right here is actually what a buy sell liquidity on the lower time frame. Okay, so let's just go on that. You could see it right here. Good. Okay, so now when price takes out a buy side liquidity and drops aggressively, where will your mind come to? Sell side liquidity, right? Good. So first off, we have this right here. Good. Remember in our last video, I told us that I'm expecting price to come all the way down here. Okay, and the reason why I actually caught that buy was because that day was a TIF. I expected that move. Okay, so that was why I actually wanted to trade for that day, with that kind of bias to buy. But originally I was kind of like, well, bearish. Okay, so we have price coming all the way down right here. Okay, now don't forget price traded into this key level, then started dropping aggressively. Now let's see what price is doing. So right now, okay, I'm still having the thought that price is actually going to come all the way down right here. And when price comes all the way down right here, what will it do? Okay, you can actually inverse this fair value gap and start trading lower to come into this excess liquidity. Let me just name this. So guys, we just have to think in probabilities. Okay, we are not market makers, we're not the market, and we just anticipate price. Okay, if we are actually not right on our bias, all we have to do is to be patient. Patience is actually going to do what? To save us a whole lot. Okay, so we have that self liquidity, and this right here is our daily fair value gap right here. And then let's go lower. Let's see what we have. Okay, so don't forget this right here is our what? Our monthly order block that we actually expect price to tap into. Okay, and above here is actually what? A key level, which is what? Our buy side liquidity. So let me just take this off. Good. So let's use our fib right here to get a range. Okay, So price traded down, went up. Okay, we have this high and this low. So let's use our field to see where price is currently trading at. Okay. So guys, you could see price is currently there within this zone right here. Okay. Sorry, let me just delete this. Okay. So price came all the way through the premium zone and then did what? Expanded lower. All right. Now from this point right here, you could see how price is actually reacting. Okay. Now let me just take this one off right here. Okay. So guys, I just want to give you different probabilities that can actually happen in the market. Okay. Don't forget price is actually trading up like higher highs, higher lows, and what happened? Price inverse this traded above, and right now you could see price as what, as we tested it. So on the 4 hours time frame, let's see the simple logic right here. Okay, let's see simple logic right here. All right, don't forget this low is session liquidity. Okay, and we of which I was expecting price to to take out. Okay, so this could likely happen. Okay, since we actually had a breaker right here, price could come all the way down here to take out this zone. Okay, and then push higher. Okay, to our weekly fair value gap. Yeah, I think that's the weekly. Sorry, so it's the monthly, right? The monthly. Yeah. Okay. So you could see into the monthly what fair value gap. Okay. So this looks clean. Okay. This looks way much cleaner. Okay. So guys, you actually just want to see how price reacts. Okay. So on your chart, don't forget price might come all the way down right here. Okay. And this level might actually hold this fair value gap right here. If it actually rejects, I will start what looking for buys. Okay, I'll start looking for buys. But guys, if you could actually see, okay, if you can actually see, we had I'm just trying to like make you guys see different things that can actually happen on this particular pair. Okay, I'm not just mentally just fixated on a particular bias. Okay, so we have this fair value gap right here that was inverse, and you can see the way price closed bullishly and bearishly below it, and price can just tag all the way, probably come back and then do what, start dropping lower. Okay, so at this point, when price starts dropping, when price retest start dropping lower, there is a high chance price might actually do what, sell all the way down here to our social liquidity. Okay, but however, sorry, but however, if price takes out the social liquidity and rejected, inversing this daily fair value gap, then I'll have my eyes fixated on what, on buys. Okay, you just need to know what you're actually going to do, guys, whenever things occur. And we'll be our targets, all of this right here, into our monthly fair value gap. Okay, so guys, that is just my outlook on USDJPY. Okay, I could be wrong on my analysis. Okay, but one thing I know is that I just need to check out keenly what price is actually offering. Okay, and if I'm still confused, I stay out of the market until things get clearer. Okay, so I'll be watching how Monday and probably Tuesday how they play out, and that will help me to get a clear bias on whether I'm actually going to go lower to our central liquidity, or if I actually got an inversion after this liquidity sweep. Okay, for central liquidity, price inverse it, then I can actually look to what, to stay or the way higher. Okay, so guys, that's my analysis on USDJPY. Let's move on to GBP USD. Let's see what we have. So we're starting on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame. So on the weekly, price did what, took out this weekly buy side liquidity. Okay, price took it out, and you will see on, if you look closely, price also took out Monday's, Tuesday became the high of the week. Then Tuesday took out what, Monday's high. Okay, so I think I'm going to check that on daily. Sorry, I thought I was on the daily. Sorry. So right here we have what, this fair value gap right here, and you can see how price keeps rejecting off from that weekly fair value gap. Okay, when price got into it at this point, you could see the rejection. It was massive, and inside, what do you see? Liquidity sweep of our central liquidity. First, this low got swept, and then this low did what, got swept. So let me just mark it out so you see this low got swept. And you can see the way it rejected off from this weekly what, fair value gap. Now on the daily, things might start getting clearer. On the daily, let's see what we have. Good. So we all know what's this. Let me just delete this so it just looks clean. Now, inside our key level, we have what this daily fair value gap right here. And you can see when price got into the price, rejected off. You can see there is nobody at all close to it, right? And this right here is our sweep of what? Sell side, our sell side liquidity sweep. Okay, so let me just sell side liquid. Okay, so let me put it at the right. Okay, so that's our sell side liquidity. And after price takes out a sell side liquidity, what next? Buy side. Okay, and where I think it's actually getting interesting. Okay, we have first off this what buy side liquidity. We have this buy side liquidity. So for now, I will just focus on these two. Okay, I think this should be Tuesday's high. Have been having my eyes on this particular high right here. Tuesday's high. Yes, good. Tuesday's high. Okay, I was actually expecting price to like take it out like ever since. So let's see what the 4 hours says. Let's see what the 4 hours says, guys. Don't forget the market right now. It's kind of confusing. Let me put it that way. It's kind of like I really don't know. Okay, but what I want to say is that, guys, whatever you're doing, you have to be very very careful. Okay, now after price took out this particular low, okay, price did what expanded, and what can you see? This right here, fair value gap. Okay, so that will be my point of interest for what this particular buy. So let me just change the color. Okay, so now my anticipation will be, guys, listen up. Okay, now don't forget, inside this 4 hours time frame, okay, we have well this bearish fair value gap that price is rejecting from. Now for me to buy this pair, all I need to do or to see is for price to trade all the way lower, sweeping the sell side liquidity. Don't forget we are inside before our fair value gap. Now this right here is an inversion of a fair value gap. Okay, a fair value gap that was disrespected becomes what? An inversion. So this right here is an inversion, and this low right here is a sell side liquidity. And what am I expecting? Price comes all the way down here, probably tapping into the 50% of the region and rejecting off from the zone. The moment price closes above this point right here, it becomes what? A breaker. So I can be looking for what? For this. So guys, it's easy. Just have your anticipation and wait for price to do its thing, okay? So we're having something like this on GU, guys. I just need some patience. You see, all the pairs I've been analyzing, okay, they are kind of like I really don't know. Not really that clear. But I know that this week I need to be very patient, okay? I need to be very patient to see what price we'll be doing, okay? So I need to see price, reject, break above, then probably find my entry down there. Where what? But if my to if this inversion right here, if price closes below, okay, then guys, I'm actually changing my bias, okay? But for now, this is all I got on GBP USD. Okay, so I think this actually looks much more cleaner. Okay, much more cleaner, yeah. So that buy side liquidity. So guys, I think this is all for GBP USD. Then let's look lastly Euro USD. Let's see what we got there. Let's see what we got there. Let's see what we got there. So I think on the monthly there's nothing there. Okay, we have something on the monthly. Okay, so price also took out this what buy side liquidity, then rejected, then look at the price straight out the way lower. And what do we have here? We have first this inversion right here, price inverse this bearish value gap. We have a close above this high, which is what? A breaker. Okay, so what next? A rejection. You could see price rejected all from this point. Now let's go over to the weekly time frame to see what we got. Okay, so we had this sweep right here. We had this sweep. Price started doing what? Trading downwards. Then we had what? Let me just delete all of this. Sorry. Okay, so this right here. I think. Okay, let me also delete this. So don't forget about that breaker. But what else can you see? Guys, this is a really crazy pair, okay? This right here, inversion, okay? But observe, it didn't close below. There was a what? A rejection. Now, where is that rejection coming from? To find out, okay, first we have what? This inversion. Guys, we have to what? To think, okay? We just need to see what the market is doing, that's all, okay? We had what? This inversion right here. And what does price does when price taps into it, don't forget it's rejected. It didn't close inside, but rejected and closed above both the inversion and the monthly what breaker, okay, which is this line right here. And what are we expecting? Well, I won't say for now, but let's go over to the daily time frame to see what price has for us. Okay, so on the daily, wow, we also have what this daily fair value gap. Well, we'll just be concentrating on the weekly. Ah, wow, wow, wow. This is really don't know what to say, guys. Price right here is crazy. Okay, so let's check the 4 hours time frame to see what is price doing currently. Okay, so we have this super here inside our key level. Okay, price expanded, leaving us what this value gap right here. Okay, don't forget this is where the discount level. Okay, so price did what? We have this fair value gap right here, a bullish fair value gap. Okay, and what next? What next? What next? What next? And you could see how price reacted. I won't actually call this a sweep though. This particular guy right here. Okay, I won't call that a sweep until price closes above this level. Okay, if price should likely close above this low and this high right here. Okay, if price closes, let me just delete this. Okay, because that's not a potential sweep for me. No, 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 no. Okay, so if price closes above, guys, like it's just logic. Like I don't know, it's just logic. Price closes above, then you want to wait for a what? A retest, then take price upward. Okay, to where? Okay, we have a lot of buy sell liquidity, but I'll be looking at this point right here first, then also this right here. Now, if I'm actually having a bullish bias on GUEU DXY, what do you think will happen to DXY? Selling. Okay, so guys, that's why I just want you guys to not just get your mind fixated on just your outlook. Okay, whenever you come into the market, just look at what price is offering you. When you see your strategy that price is respecting it, you tag along. But if it's not, what do you do? Patience, sit on your hands, and just stay off your chart. Okay, so guys, that's all. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Okay, so this is just basically my outlook on all of this pair. Okay, so I've done analysis on 6 pairs. Okay, so if you're just watching this video right now and you haven't watched the outlook I made on the previous pairs, just go and watch it right now. Okay, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to it, and also share so that other persons too can also enjoy it. Okay, I do this, okay, every time. Okay, though just started off recent. Okay, and would really appreciate you guys if you actually support my channel so I can actually be encouraged to make more of these, and we can actually just grow together as a trader. Okay, so guys, remember this new week is actually the time for us to follow through with all our plans, all our to follow through with our strategy, to be patient, to be disciplined, to be consistent. And even if things don't go as expected, we are wrong or we make losses. Remember, guys, the most important thing is for us to do what? To stick with our plans. Okay. So, guys, that's all for now. Catch you up next week. Bye.